everybody, this is Tiziano and I'm here at Skydio with Kyle, product marketing manager, and he's gonna tell us everything about this awesome system right here. He's gonna tell us something that happened today. They actually released an SDK for developers, and I'm all ears about that. So tell me more about this platform. How did it came to life, and also, it makes so easy something that is actually really complex to do.
Yeah, so I'll start with the background. So this is Skydio R1, and it's the result of 4 years of R&D. So Skydio was founded in 2014 by a pair of founders, Adam Bree and Abe Bachrach, who actually had founded Project Wing at Google X, Google's drone delivery effort. They led core flight algorithm development there. In 2014, they decided to leave Google, start their own company focusing on autonomy for drones. So what we're seeing is a result of 4 years of work by them and a large team that they
remember
hired.
the famous video where they were zigzagging in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's right. They started showing the technology in early 2015, and then we went into deep stealth. So the main thing to know about Skydio R1 is that we call it a self-flying camera. You'll notice that on the outside, it's surrounded by cameras, 2 on each side for 13 cameras total on the drone. And like our eyes, by having 2 cameras, we're able to extrapolate depth that we see in each direction. And from that, we actually make a 3D map of everything in the environment around the drone. So it knows all the stuff not to hit as it flies. From there, we're also running a high-end NVIDIA GPU that runs neural networks that actually recognize people in the environment, can visually see the differences between them, and that means that we don't need to have a wearable or tracker to follow someone.
I'm already lost. It sounds so easy to you, but it's actually very, very complex.
That's right.
Look at what is running here in the background. I mean, this is just amazing. It looks like a movie or some visual effects, but it's actually what the machine is doing in real time.
That's right. You're absolutely right that it's something that's incredibly complex. It took 70 people to build this. PhDs, masters in robotics, AI, computer science, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, best in their field, pulled out of Apple, Tesla, Google, Oculus. We've got a list of A players within Skydio that were required to make something like this work. But the result is a user experience that's easier than anything else on the market. You launch this thing with your phone, you tap on a person to follow, it can actually just put your phone away, and it will fly itself the rest of the time.
It's impressive.
And as you alluded to earlier, we're now actually opening up those autonomy capabilities to a wider set of use cases than what we've been actually serving. So when we launched this, it's kind of like the action camera of the future, almost like a GoPro from the 2020s. It's something that you put up, it films you doing action sports, and you don't have to worry about it, and it makes awesome footage.
Yeah, it follows you while you're doing fancy stuff. I mean, I'm never gonna run that way. Okay, I actually don't even do jogging, or no, I definitely not gonna do that.
Yeah, she's doing flips through the woods.
Okay.
She's a power user.
Or look at that. I mean, I would never do that. But someone like me that would just walk in the wood, or take a walk in the park, or have a good time with friends. It looks like an amazing system.
So as you alluded to earlier, we're actually expanding the kinds of things that you can do with R1 by launching an SDK.
Oh, tell me about that.
So that's SDK stands for Software Development Kit. Basically, what we're launching is the Skydio Autonomy platform. Lets you write apps on top of our autonomy capabilities. So if you want a drone to look at a wind turbine for rust damage, or inspect a rooftop for hail damage, or create a scan of a construction site that's in progress to monitor how things are going, you could write logic for how the drone should fly, and it can then do those flights all on its own without a pilot.
What's the language for the SDK?
Python. So you're not writing. You're not writing in low-level C++. It's all in high-level Python, easy to do.
I like Python.
We're really excited about that. Basically, we think that the future of drones will look like this. Things that take in a lot of information about the world, have deep AI-based understanding of those circumstances, and then appropriate behavior written on top of that, of how should I act when I see these circumstances, or when I'm in this situation.
This looks really like a very bright future for you guys.
That's what we're hoping for.
Okay, we're going to find all the information about this SDK on the website?
Yeah, skydio.com/developer. We've put out information about the SDK SDK that lets you write logic that runs on the device, an SDK that lets you write a custom iOS app to control it, as well as a simulator that will let you iterate on the logic that you're writing for the drone without having to bring it to a real world location. You can basically have a simulated environment that looks like a house or a mall or a construction site and have a virtual drone act in a virtual space to see if your code works.
That's very interesting. Do you plan eventually even to do a sort of marketplace for sharing apps or that people can develop using your SDK?
You can definitely see that being something that we would offer in the future. It's not something that's available now. However, with the developer tools that we're going to be making available, if you're someone who's writing an app on top of our drone, you can instantly share it to any Skydio user. It'll show up on their phone, and they will have that app available to them instantly. So,
amazing.
Not an app store or marketplace just yet, but first couple of steps towards something like that.
Oh, that's fantastic. So I thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for a good conversation.
And we're heading to the next booth.